Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Frontwards. Look in it. See?
I could probably do better without my glasses. Huh?
The other one's backwards.
Huh? There we go. I'm not gonna do this pretty good.
I want to do it. Can I do it?
You could do it, Mommy. Do it.
This has got the date and the time on it, Cliff. Oh, you did? I didn't know if it was set.
Would the children like to take their seats, or we're happy to have our veterans come out and honor this day for their deceased comrade in arms. Now, if you will, would you stand again for the invocation by Reverend Charles Crest. And we're going to ask her to come back one more time. She's going to start our Memorial Day program with a patriotic hymn. So this time, Carol Bushmeyer.
determination of young adults and the patience and perseverance of our grandparents and those who have gone before us, this nation will continue to be the great United States of America, for which some of those honored here today gave their lives, and for which all of those honored here today were willing to give their lives in the field of battle. Today, our field of battle is not in some far distant land, but here at home. Our nation is facing an economical and political strife that can be won only by patriotic, flag-waving individuals working for a common cause, just as these soldiers worked side by side for the common cause of keeping America free and safe. We can do it. History tells us that when this nation goes awry, its people pull together, gradually but successfully righting the wrongs. But we must begin here. We must begin now in order to ensure that the men whose lives we are honoring today did not give and risk the giving of their lives in vain. I would remind you that on a dreary autumn day in 1863, one of our nation's greatest leaders called for a pulling together of the people of this nation, then a war-torn and divided nation. He read a 2-minute statement that would later be branded by the London Times as ludicrous and by Democratic editors as dishwatery and silly. Although his address attracted little attention at that time, President Abraham Lincoln was speaking for the ages when he offered the following message to a group gathered at the site of a Civil War battle in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. 87 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are men on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it. Far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great.
Would you please stand up? We appreciate your coming today to honor your deceased comrades in arms. Let's give these veterans a hand. Thank you, fellas. Each year in our memorial service, we honor the deceased veterans from the Hull area by saluting the flag that bears that veteran's name. I'm going to ask the three fellows that came in and presented the flag to step forward at this time. And I'm going to ask them to honor the memory of each veteran by saluting their flag as I call out Carter, John R. Caseman, Charles Chandler, Herbert R. Duncan, Melvin W. Duncan, Richard F. Dunker, Robert L. Eddingfield, John C. Ewing, Bobby G. Fonts, Ambrose Flick, Charles Gray, Bill Vincent. Now we come to our last 4 flags, given a special honor in front of the bandstand, because these are the flags of 4 of our deceased veterans that were killed in action while serving their country. And they are Wallace Clark, I believe we have a mix-up in our flags. The first one should be on our right there. We had a flag or two that was supposed to be in place. We're off a little on our flags. The last one I called was Wallace Clark, which is the one at my far right, over in the corner there. Fellas, if you'll salute the one in the corner, we're ready for this one right by the bandstand. I'll call that name again over in the far corner so we can salute it. Wallace Clark. Now we come to the next one, our place of honor right beside the bandstand. Harold E. Hemsmeyer. Now we move to the other side of the bandstand for our last 2 flags. I think we got started a little wrong. It kind of threw us off, so you'll have to excuse us today. Our next special honored flag is that of Wendell Huntley. And our last flag we salute is that of Jerome E. Wilson. 77. I am more than just cloth shaped into a design. I am the refuge of the world's oppressed people. I am the silent sentinel of freedom. I am the emblem of the greatest sovereign nation on earth. I am the inspiration for which Americans, patriots, gave their lives and fortunes. I have led your sons into battle from Valley Forge to the sands of the Persian Gulf. I walk in silence with each of your honored dead to their final resting place beneath the silent white crosses, row upon row. I have flown through peace and war, strife and prosperity, and amidst it all, I have been respected. My red stripes symbolize the blood spilled in the defense of this glorious nation. My white stripes signify the burning tears shed by Americans who lost their sons. My blue field is indicative of God's heaven under which I fly. My stars, clustered together, unify 50 states as one for God and country. Old Glory is my nickname, and proudly I wave on high. Honor me, respect me, defend me with your lives and your fortunes. Never let my enemies tear me down from my lofty position, lest I never return. Keep alight the fires of patriotism. Strive earnestly for the spirit of democracy. Worship eternal God and keep his commandments, and I shall remain the foundation of peace and freedom for all mankind. I am your flag. And now the American Legion Firing Squad with the final tribute to our deceased veterans.
Hi, please.
We encourage you to stay around today. We have the museum open, and if you haven't been through our museum, don't leave town unless you.
I take it over there, Dad. Alright.
Mom, can I go too?
Very happy. We got a lot of
Because it won't go in.
So? Okay.
Oh, dog.
Come here. Shoot.
He's alright.
Line him up. Line him up. It's a race. Hurry up, Jordan.
No.
Christina, put it back.
Hey, don't.
Hi, Cliff.
Where'd he go?
Come on.
You know it's true. You are safer in a plane than on a highway.
Now the kittens are hungry.
If you've been seriously injured in an accident,
Hmm?
As you can see, the kittens are hungry.
Great Chefs of Chicago will return on the
Here's
Discovery
Garfield. Oh, man. There's food.
Beyond 2000, Thursdays at 9 Eastern, only on the Discovery Channel.
Now two kittens are playing.
Can you see good down there?
Yeah. Oh! Garfield.
We don't want your She wanted to be in movies.
Now all I see is Mitten's tail.
Okay, that's enough. Where'd they go?
Oh, there he is.
Really could go back in the flower.
Yeah.
Who's that for, Mom? Oh, shoot.
Garfield.
Oh. You having fun? Look, look. Take the camera over there.
Where's he at?
Hello. Hello, dude. Climb through the hole. Side of my pool. No move. If you move, smack her. Or sit on her head. Two.
Mm-hmm.
Torture the poor little cat. I'm not even sitting on her. Now you're not going nowhere. One everywhere. One on every single hair. Can I go get the brush for Randy?
Turn it on. Call out their name. No, people are famous.
Oh, talk to me, kitty. You hungry? Yeah. Yeah, going in. We're not going in. No. 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 Are you talking to? Oh, it's a hot, lazy day. What you need, kitty? Foofer. Oh, Foofer's tired. Here comes Mittens. Oh, I've got stretch.
This
scoot out a little bit so I can see a little bit better.
That mittens.
Scoot out, scoot out, scoot out, scoot out. Mittens. Going to hopefully not count.
This is Filfer. We're gonna keep.
Nickname.
We're gonna keep this one, and its name is the Booster or Poof.
Good. Turn it off. Go back. This is Garfield, the mama cat.
Hey, can you kind of hold her out a little bit, maybe? Yeah, there's Garfield.
Here's Falco. Yeah. Talk to me. Huh? Say something.
Say something.
You. This is Fluffy.
Left ball.
We're keeping her. Two.
Okay.
2 kitties and a puppy dog.
Come on, get out.
A puppy dog.
This is Smokey here.
You little guys.
Get some more Garfield. Get a good close picture of her.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Call her.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Talk to us.
Say something. Say something.
Garfield. Here comes Mittens. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. She's gonna be my kitty kitty. There's Foofer. There's Foofer.
Did you give me pulling him out?
There's
We're gonna
Foof.
get another picture of Garfield. I'm gonna get plenty of her.
The person who made all this possible, Garfield. A cat.
I can't see the face.
Hey, Kiki. Here, kitty. Do that.
What?
Here, Kiki.
Garfield.
Hey, this is a good picture. This is good.
Bath time.
This is a cat's way of taking a bath.
Oh no.
Foofer hates this kind of stuff.
Being held, washed against my will.
Please help.
Uh-oh. Here comes Mittens.
Mittens is now playing with the tail. Or playing with the head.
Oh, he got Mittens. Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. No, he's gonna lick him.
Did he get her with the tongue?
Oh, there goes Poof.
There goes Poof. There's a deserter.
No, that's the deserter in the brick. The brick. The brick.
I'm going that way.
Hi.
There's a
Excuse
head
me.
from nowhere. Who is that, Fluffy?
That is a cat from Mars.
First
From
thing you're
yours?
supposed to go in. You're not supposed to be down here.
Poof.
I'm coming.
Garfield. Man, did you see them run? She is now chewing on a rock.
Get Garfield. Again.
Kiki.
I'll get some food. Stay back.
Garfield, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, Kiki. You gonna talk to me? No, you aren't. Hey, Kiki.
Kiki. Talk to me.
You want me to put Garfield on the screen? I can do that.
Yeah.
I know how your mom did that.
What?
Lakers, then this year when he had the Pistons. Now he moves right over into your division.
Just where we want him. If he starts hairspraying his hair, then I know we're in deep trouble. I know that.
It's a wardrobe duel for sure, though, hair or not. We'll continue with Chuck Daly and Pat Riley right after this message from Prudential and a word from the NBA.
The blade, the stone, and the arrow. All right, guys, let's go!
Morning, Ernest.
Oh, hi, Miss St. Cloud. The sun rides high in its path across the heavens. Where is the red chaise lounge?
Ernest, what I came down here for
You know, engineering your lifeguard stand is an important business. You have got to figure your angles just right.